I'm Sebastian, and this is Mrs. Mann's class, and I'm reading Our Home is the Sea by Riki Levinson. Our home is the sea, Grandfather said to my father, and father said to me. I am the eldest son, just like my father. When he was a boy, he did not go to school. I wish I didn't have to. I could be with my father all the time. So he will come for me, for today is my last day of school. My stuff is report card into my pocket. I do not want my mother to see it. She will say that I will be a school teacher someday. I stand in the hill near my school. I can see the sea. My sea, down the hill. I run to take the train home. I get to the tram quickly, run up the stairs, and sit down to watch. The tram moves slowly. I cannot wait. We ride through the market streets. People crowd around the carts. A mother with a baby strapped on her back bends up and down and up and down. The baby sleeps, and a man walks through the street carrying two birds. They make loud noises. I do not think they're being carried by their necks. At the end of the street, the tram stops. The light is red, and the bus crosses the other side of the road. Little children hop off the bus. Emma's little children hop off the bus. Emma's were waiting to take them home. I cannot wait for the light to turn green. The tram turns slowly into the wide street past tall houses with windows full of plants. And drying clothes. I would not want to live in a tall house. I watch for the park. When the tram stops, I hurry down the stairs and I get off. I run to the park and see the old man standing straight and still under the ginkgo tree. Slowly he lifts his arms and sweeps them around and stands still again. He looks like a bird. As quietly as I can, I walk past the old man. I see birdmen come and hang their cages in a low berry tree. The men sit down to talk. I think the birds talk to each other too. I see the peacocks. One comes near and stares at me. I stare back. This peacock lifts his head and spreads his feathers wide. I spread my arms. I wish I had feathers like the peacock. At the end of the park, I run to the long steps and cross over the harbor road. I can see our house in the water. We have a middle brother and a little brother. We back as I run down the steps to the wharf. I put on my school bag. Down I take off my shoes and wait for my mother to come. She pulls out our sampan to the water edge, and I step down into our little boat, and I go home. When we get there, I put my school bag away, and I will not need it for a long time. Middle brother and little brother, and I sit down on the floor. Mother fills our bowls with congee and pours the tea. At night, mist falls gently as we eat. I go to my bed early. I cannot wait for tomorrow. My father will come back from the sea. Early in the morning, I hear my mother and father talking. I get out of bed quickly and I go to him. He puts his hand on my shoulder, and I am glad he is near me. after we eat, we climb down into our sampan and ride out past the jetty and Grandfather's big boat. Father and I climb up the ladder. Mother calls and tells him I will be a school teacher someday. And I look at my father and he looks at me. We do not say a word. I will be a fisherman like my father and grandfather. Our home is the sea. This book is Our Home is the Sea, and what I liked about this book is when he gets on the train and he's really excited to go home. And he's going to school and he hides something in his pocket so his mom won't see it. And he thinks he's gonna be a school teacher when he grows up. And then he runs to school, and then he gets off of school, and this is the last day. And so he goes home, which home is the boat. And then his home is a boat, and then his home is a boat, and then his father comes home the next day, and after that he goes to his grandfather's, and before that he eats, and he goes to his grandfather's boat, and his mom keeps saying that he's gonna be a teacher, but he's really not. He's gonna be a fisherman. And when his mom says he's gonna be a teacher, he's actually not, because they both stare at each other. And then he thinks he's gonna be a fisherman, like his grandfather and father. Bye.